How come they separated me
South
from
County,
everybody
do you
else
have
here?
any interpreter cases?
It's just different.
No, all of it.
South County doesn't have any interpreter cases, good.
Thank you so much. Central that you know of, do you have any?
What is all?
Your Honor, at this time, we have 3 females that need a Spanish interpreter.
Or do you know their names?
Yeah.
The first one is, we have this Coto Hernandez.
Okay.
Coto? Benedict.
Oh, no, we're not starting yet. I'm just marking them down.
Okay, never mind. The second one is Crespo Francis.
Okay.
And the third one is Morales Santana.
All right, thank you so much. I'll do him as soon as I finish with the interpreter. I'm gonna get you one. This time, we're just waiting for the males at Central. As soon as they come on, we will appearance.
Yes, Your Honor, they're stepping in the courtroom now. And Your Honor, we have 5 more Spanish cases.
Okay, do you have their names?
Yes, ma'am. We have Crespo Alex,
Okay.
Cano Lewis,
Is that with a C?
yes, Cano,
Okay.
Costello Rosario, Vargas Hector,
Burgess?
Vargas,
Burgess, okay.
and Mangiano Sarepa.
Mangiano, the last name?
Yes, Mandujano.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, we're going to go ahead and begin. If everybody could please stand to be sworn in. Raise your right hand for me. I need devices unmuted so I can hear. All right, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
All right, you can be seated. All right, this is your first appearance hearing. A first appearance hearing has 4 purposes and 4 purposes only. First, I'll advise you of the charges that have been filed against you. Second, I will ask if you have an attorney representing you. If you've hired counsel and they are present, they will speak on your behalf. If your attorney is not present, you will have the option of proceeding forward with your hearing today or postponing it until tomorrow. If you postpone the hearing, it is your responsibility to contact your attorney to let them know that you will have court. Nobody else will do that for you. If you wish to move forward without your attorney present, we can do that. If you do not have an attorney, I will ask if you can afford one. If so, we will make note of that and move on. If not, and you qualify, I can provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you, pending you filling out an application. You have the right to have your attorney present before and during any questioning. You also have a right to communicate with counsel, family, or friends, and if necessary, you will be provided reasonable means to do so. Third, if there are any challenges to probable cause, I will address those. Finally, I will review your bonds and/or other release conditions with you to determine if any changes are necessary. Be aware if this court places you on pretrial release today, regardless of whether it is straight pretrial release or a condition of your bond, the conditions announced in court today go into effect immediately, meaning even while you remain in custody. So if you are given a no contact order, it is in effect immediately. Throughout this entire process, you have a constitutional right to remain silent. If you choose not to remain silent, anything you say can be used against you. Everything that is being said where I am located, as well as where you are located, is being recorded. There's an assistant state attorney present listening to everything that is being said, so do not say anything about the crime itself. Please keep these rights in mind as we go through the process. For those of you appearing virtually, if you are a non-lawyer, you are to keep your device on mute during the entire time you are present. In addition, you are not to turn your video feed on at any time. For the lawyers present, please keep your device muted. However, please do turn on your video so the court is aware that you are present. For all of those present, pursuant to the rules of judicial administration, this meeting is not to be recorded in any form unless you are the press and have prior permission from court administration. Ms. Hernandez?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Yes. Buenas tardes. Esta es su audiencia de primera comparecencia. La audiencia de primera comparecencia tiene solamente 4 propósitos. Primero, le informaré sobre el cargo o los cargos que se han presentado en su contra. Segundo, le preguntaré si cuenta con un abogado que lo represente. Si ya usted ha contratado a un abogado y éste se encuentra presente, entonces será el abogado quien hable por usted. Si su abogado no está presente, usted tendrá la opción de proceder con su audiencia de hoy o posponerla para mañana. Si decide posponerla, será su responsabilidad contactar a su abogado para informarle que deberá presentarse a su audiencia. Nadie más hará esto por usted. Si usted desea continuar sin que su abogado esté presente, puede hacerlo. Si usted no tiene abogado, le preguntaré si tiene los medios económicos para contratar uno. Y de ser así, tomaremos nota de esto y continuaremos. Si no tiene los medios y califica, el juez juez asignaría provisionalmente la oficina del defensor público para que le represente, sujeto a que usted llene una solicitud para estos servicios. Usted tiene derecho a que un abogado esté presente antes y durante cualquier interrogatorio. Asimismo, tiene derecho a comunicarse con su abogado, familiares o amigos y, de ser necesario, se le proveerán los medios apropiados para hacerlo. Tercero, si hay alguna objeción en cuanto a motivo fundado, éstas se abordarán inmediatamente. Finalmente, revisaré su fianza y otras condiciones de su puesta en libertad para determinar si es necesaria cualquier modificación. Tenga presente que si el juez lo pone hoy bajo libertad condicional, ya sea de manera directa o como condición de su fianza, las condiciones que se anuncien hoy en esta audiencia entrarán en efecto inmediatamente, aunque usted se encuentre aún bajo custodia. Entonces, si se le ordena no tener contacto con determinada persona, esta orden entrará en efecto inmediatamente. Durante todo este proceso, usted tiene el derecho constitucional de permanecer en silencio. Si decide no permanecer en silencio, todo lo que diga podrá ser usado en su contra. Todo lo que se diga donde yo me encuentro, así como también donde se encuentran ustedes, está siendo grabado. Hay un abogado de la Fiscalía presente escuchando todo lo que aquí se dice, así que no diga nada sobre el delito en sí. Por favor, tenga presente estos derechos durante el transcurso de este procedimiento. Para quienes comparecen de manera virtual, si no son abogados, deben mantener su dispositivo en silencio durante todo el tiempo que estén presentes. Además, no deben activar su cámara en ningún momento. Para los abogados presentes, mantengan su dispositivo en silencio. Sin embargo, por favor, activen su cámara para que el juez esté al tanto de su presencia. Para todos los presentes, conforme a las reglas de administración judicial, esta audiencia no podrá ser grabada de ninguna manera, a menos que usted pertenezca a los medios y tenga autorización previa de la administración del tribunal. Gracias. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Javier Cano.
Javier Cano, Luis Javier
Sí.
Cano.
Sí,
Your Honor,
Yes.
arrest warrant issued by the Honorable Judge Butts.
Tengo aquí una orden de arresto firmada por la honorable jueza Butts
For the charge of traveling across county line to commit burglary of an unoccupied structure.
con el cargo de desplazarse a través de las líneas o límites del condado para cometer un robo de una estructura no ocupada sin estar armado,
Petty theft and criminal mischief.
un cargo de hurto de menor cuantía y otro cargo de daños a la propiedad.
Do you have an attorney, sir?
Señor, ¿tiene usted un abogado?
sí.
Yes.
Who's your attorney?
¿Quién es su abogado? El nombre.
No me acuerdo ahora, pero es... Yo no tenía para pagar y me lo pusieron ustedes.
I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't have to pay. I didn't have money to pay yet.
I need that report. Well, do you want an attorney or are you going to try to hire private counsel?
¿Quiere usted un abogado o va a tratar de contratar a un abogado privado, señor?
No, yo tengo un abogado de ayuda financiera porque no tengo para pagar. Tenía uno.
No, I had a lawyer with some financial help, but I didn't have to pay. I didn't have the means to pay, but I had a lawyer.
Well, do you want me to appoint a public defender?
¿Usted quiere que yo le nombre un abogado de oficio para su caso, señor?
Sí, creo que lo tengo. Tengo un caso anterior con un abogado.
Okay, I do believe I already have one with a previous case.
Okay, well then, I'll just let you figure that one out.
Judge, can I make a suggestion to the defendant?
You can, but we need to keep moving.
Okay. My suggestion would be is to have a public defender appointed. On this case, you could always fire us.
Una sugerencia sería que dejara que le asignaran un abogado de oficio. En este caso, usted siempre puede después despedirle.
Ah, ok, está bien.
Okay, that's fine.
Are you currently employed?
Señor, ¿en este momento usted está trabajando?
No,
No.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you.
Entonces voy a nombrarle un abogado de oficio que le represente a usted.
I have previously reviewed the warrant. There is probable cause.
Previamente revisé la orden de arresto y hay motivo fundado.
You wish to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor.
¿Desea ser escuchada? Sí, su señoría.
Judge, a review of the probable cause affidavit shows that there was some type of theft, and there was an assumption that because the defendant was driving in that area, that that's what they used for the probable cause, in the probable cause affidavit.
Pues yo revisé la affidavit de motivo fundado y muestra que sí hubo un tipo de robo y una suposición de que como el acusado estaba manejando en la zona, esto fue lo que ellos utilizaron para establecer motivo fundado en el affidavit de motivo fundado.
Judge Butts has already determined probable cause.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, interpreter could not hear.
Judge Butts has already determined probable cause.
La jueza Butts ya determinó que había motivo fundado.
As to the charge of traveling across county lines to commit burglary, you have a bond of $15,000. That's the same.
En lo que respecta al cargo de desplazarse a través de los límites de un condado para cometer un robo, la fianza se fija en $15,000.
The charge of petty theft, you have a bond of $1,000.
Para el cargo de hurto de menor cuantía, la fianza es $1,000.
Criminal mischief, $1,000.
Y para el cargo de daños a la propiedad, la fianza es $1,000.
If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release.
Si usted puede salir bajo fianza pagando estas fianzas, será puesto en libertad previa a juicio.
Just report the day of or morning after your release and report every Thursday.
Usted tiene que presentarse y reportarse el mismo día o a la mañana siguiente después de que sea liberado, y después de eso tiene que presentarse en la oficina todos los jueves.
In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release,
Además de las condiciones estándares que se aplican a una libertad condicional,
you're not to use, possess, or carry any firearms, guns, weapons, ammunition, or knives.
usted no puede estar en posesión, ni portar, ni utilizar ningún tipo de armas de fuego, pistolas, armas en general, municiones o cuchillos.
You have no contact with the victim directly or indirectly.
No puede tener ningún contacto y comunicación con la víctima, ni directa ni indirectamente,
In person, in writing, by telephone, page, or fax.
ni en persona, ni por escrito, ni por teléfono, busca persona, ni por fax.
Texting, email, social media, or through third persons.
Ni tampoco puede enviar mensajes de texto a esa persona, correos electrónicos, ni a través de los medios sociales, ni a través de terceras personas.
You must stay 500 feet away from the victim, victim's home, vehicle, place of employment, and or school at all times.
Debe usted permanecer alejado de la víctima a 500 pies de distancia del hogar de la víctima, su vehículo, el lugar de empleo y escuela en todo momento.
Further, I see you are out on bond in CF 26-5824.
Además de eso, yo veo que usted estaba afuera bajo fianza en el caso CF 265824.
This time, I'm revoking that bond and holding you no bond, Parker.
En este momento estoy revocando esa fianza y se le retendrá en la cárcel sin fianza de acuerdo a la ley de Parker.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias.
Traveling across county lines, the burglary goes with that.
Okay, do you want us to put the bond on the burglary and not the traveling?
The traveling is an account.
We would classify that.
It's a non-count, it's an enhancement.
We put that on the comments, but we want to put the bond on count 4, you.
Sure, there's only 3 counts. All right, Jose Castillo.
José Castillo.
Sir, you're here on a charge of possession of cannabis.
Sí, bueno.
Possession of
Yes,
paraphernalia.
good afternoon. Y señor, usted está aquí por un cargo de posesión de cannabis, posesión de parafernalia de la droga.
Possession of
Sí.
controlled substances.
Sí.
Momento, señor, un momento. Posesión de una sustancia regulada sin prescripción,
Possession
Sí.
of cocaine.
posesión de cocaína
Driving while license suspended or revoked.
Sí.
y otro cargo de manejar con la licencia suspendida o revocada.
Do you have an attorney, sir?
Señor, ¿tiene usted un abogado?
No.
No.
You like one?
¿Quiere tener uno?
Pues sí, ya que no me he comunicado con mis familiares.
Yes, I cannot communicate with my family.
Okay, and are you currently employed?
Señor, ¿está usted en estos momentos trabajando?
Sí. Estaba
Yes.
trabajando.
I was working.
How much are you making a week?
¿Cuánto ganaba a la semana?
Yo gano $200 diario.
$200 daily.
How much do you make a week?
¿Cuánto gana usted a la semana?
A la semana son $1,000.
Weekly, $1,000.
Do you have any dependents, anyone you take care of?
¿Tiene usted personas que usted mantenga, que usted cuide, mantenga?
Sí,
Yes.
How many?
¿Cuántas personas?
una.
One.
You're not going to qualify for the public defender, so you're going to have to hire an attorney.
Usted no llena los requisitos necesarios para la asignación de un abogado de oficio, de manera que usted va a tener que contratar a su abogado.
I have previously reviewed the affidavit.
Previamente revisé el affidavit.
Did not find probable cause on the possession of cannabis as there was no test done.
No encuentro motivo fundado para el cargo de posesión de cannabis porque no se llevó a cabo una prueba.
You'd be RO'd on that count alone.
Por ese cargo usted podrá estar en libertad bajo su propia palabra por ese único cargo.
I do find probable cause for the remaining charges.
Pero sí determino que encuentro motivo fundado para los cargos que quedan, los restantes.
You have a bond of $1,000 on the paraphernalia.
Tiene una fianza de $1,000 en el cargo de parafernalia,
$500 on the controlled substance without a prescription.
$500 por el cargo de una sustancia regulada sin tener la prescripción,
$5,000 on the cocaine.
$5,000 por el de cocaína
And the $500 on the driving while license suspended or revoked.
y $500 por el cargo de manejar con la licencia suspendida o revocada.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias, señor.
Jahira Cotto Hernandez.
Yajaira Coto Hernández.
Ma'am, you're here on a charge of burglary with assault or battery.
Señora, usted está aquí por un cargo de robo con amenaza o con agresión física.
Do you have an attorney?
¿Tiene un abogado, señora?
No,
No.
You like one?
¿Quiere tener uno?
de oficio sí.
Yes, public attorney, yes.
You currently employed?
¿Está usted en estos momentos trabajando?
No,
No.
You're going to appoint the public defender to represent you?
Voy entonces a nombrarle un abogado de oficio que la represente a usted.
I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause.
Previamente revisé el affidavit y encuentro que hay motivo fundado.
State you wish to be heard?
Fiscal, ¿desea ser escuchado?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
As this is a first-degree felony, punishable by life,
Debido a que este cargo es un delito grave de primer grado que puede ser castigado con prisión por vida,
the state is requesting defendant be held no bond.
se solicita, la fiscalía solicita que la acusada se le retenga en la cárcel sin fianza.
Right. This time, you're going to be held no bond, ma'am.
En este momento se le retendrá en la cárcel sin fianza, señora.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Francis Crespo.
Frances Crespo.
buenos días, su señoría.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Right, you're here on a violation of probation for your prior charge of driving under the influence.
Señora, usted se encuentra aquí por un cargo de una violación de la probatoria que usted tenía por un cargo previo de manejar bajo los efectos.
Do you have an attorney?
¿Tiene usted abogado, señora?
No me gustaría uno público, por favor.
No, I would like to have a public defender.
Are you currently employed?
¿Está usted trabajando en estos momentos?
Estaba trabajando antes de entrar aquí.
I was working before I came here.
Okay, do you think that they're going to hold your job for you while you're in jail?
¿Cree usted que le guardarán el trabajo mientras que usted esté aquí en la cárcel?
Puede ser que sí.
It may be so, yes.
Okay, I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender to represent you.
Entonces, provisionalmente voy a nombrarle un abogado de oficio que la represente a usted.
Gracias.
I previously reviewed the warrant. I do find probable cause.
Previamente revisé la orden de arresto y determino que hay motivo fundado.
This time you're being held no bond.
En este momento se le retendrá en la cárcel sin fianza.
Thank you.
Gracias. Thank you.
Alex Crespo.
Alex Crespo.
Sir, you're here on a charge of resisting officer without violence.
Señor, usted se encuentra aquí por un cargo de resistirse a un oficial sin violencia.
Do you have an attorney?
Señor, ¿tiene usted un abogado?
No.
No.
Do you like one?
¿Quiere tener uno?
Sí.
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
¿En este momento está usted trabajando?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you.
Entonces voy a nombrarle un abogado de oficio que le represente a usted.
Wish to be heard?
Yes, Judge Lynette Ensign on behalf of the Public Defender's Office. Judge,
Están
a review,
hablando aquí en representación de la Oficina de Defensoría Pública, la abogada.
a review of the probable cause affidavit shows that a welfare check was done on July 22nd, 2026, and there was no probable cause for an arrest.
Revisé el affidavit de motivo fundado y muestra que hubo aquí una verificación de bienestar que se hizo el 22 de julio del 2026 y que no hay motivo fundado para un arresto.
The defendant was handcuffed without any violation of Florida statute.
El acusado se encontraba esposado y no hubo ninguna violación de un estatuto de la Florida.
State.
Fiscal,
Your Honor, I think the affidavit has been established that there was a valid reason for the arrest.
Su señoría, yo creo que se estableció que había una razón válida para el arresto
And that the affidavit has clearly laid out that the defendant did resist without violence in this case.
y el affidavit claramente estipula que el acusado sí se resistió sin violencia en este caso.
I have reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause.
He revisado el affidavit y encuentro motivo fundado.
Bond of $1,000, sir.
La fianza es $1,000, señor.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thomas Mandujano. Sir, you're here in
Tomás.
charge of driving while license suspended or revoked.
Buenas tardes, señoría.
Mandejano. Moment, please. Usted se encuentra aquí con un cargo de manejar con la licencia suspendida o revocada.
Do you have an attorney, sir?
Señor, ¿tiene usted abogado?
No, no tengo abogado.
No, I do not have a lawyer.
Do you like one?
¿Quiere tener uno?
Sí, por favor.
Yes, please.
Are you currently employed?
En este momento está usted trabajando.
Estaba, hasta antes de estar aquí, estaba trabajando.
I was working. Before being here, I was working.
Okay, but how much are you making a week?
¿Cuánto gana usted a la semana?
900.
900.
Do you have any dependents, anyone you take care of?
¿Tiene usted personas que dependan de usted, que usted mantenga?
Sí, tengo mis 3 menores hijos y mi esposa, pero ellos se encuentran en Perú, ¿no? No están aquí. Pero dependen
I do
netamente de
have-
mí.
Un momentico, señor. I do have 3 minor children and my wife, but they are not here. They are in Perú.
Okay, do you support them?
Pero usted los mantiene.
Así es.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you.
Muy bien, entonces voy a nombrarle un abogado de oficio que le represente a usted.
Muchas gracias.
Do the affidavit, I do find probable cause.
He revisado el affidavit y encuentro que hay motivo fundado.
You have a bond of $500, sir.
Tiene una fianza de $500, señor.
Thank you.
Ok.
Gracias,
Jueza, una pregunta le quisiera hacer.
Un momentico, I would like to ask a question.
El día de ayer también me dijeron sobre la fianza, pero yo no he tenido acceso a poder comunicarme con un familiar. Entonces,
Ok,
¿cómo haría,
ok.
cómo haría en este caso para que me puedan ayudar con eso del pago de la fianza, por favor?
Okay, yesterday they already told me about the bond, but I have not been able to communicate with anybody, with my family. So what can I do in order to be able to pay the bond?
I have no idea.
No tengo idea.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias, señor.
Ok, thank you.
Xenia Morales Santana,
Senia Morales Santana.
you're here in charge of burglary with assault or battery.
Usted está aquí con un cargo de robo, con amenaza o con agresión física.
Do you have an attorney?
Señora, ¿tiene usted un abogado?
No.
No.
Do you like one?
¿Quiere tener uno?
Sí.
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
En este momento usted está trabajando.
No.
No.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you.
Voy entonces a nombrarle un abogado de oficio que le represente a usted.
I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause.
Previamente revisé la affidavit y encuentro que hay motivo fundado.
State.
Fiscal.
Your Honor, as this is a first-degree felony punishable by life,
Y sí, su señoría, como este es un delito mayor de primer grado que puede ser castigado con una sentencia de por vida,
state is requesting defendant be held no bond.
la fiscalía está solicitando que la acusada se le retenga en la cárcel sin fianza.
This time you will be held no bond.
En este momento no tiene fianza.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Hector Vargas.
Héctor Vargas.
Sir, you're here on a failure to appear case issued by the Honorable Judge Smith.
Señor, usted está aquí por una incomparecencia, una incomparecencia en un cargo, en una audiencia de lectura de cargos. Esta orden fue dictada por el honorable juez Smith.
For 2 counts of battery.
2 cargos más de agresión física.
And improper exhibition of a firearm or dangerous weapon.
Y mostrar inapropiadamente un arma de fuego o un arma peligrosa.
Do you have an attorney, sir?
Señor, ¿tiene usted abogado?
No.
No.
Would you like one?
¿Quiere tener uno?
Sí.
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
¿Está trabajando en estos momentos?
Estaba trabajando, pero no sé si ahora tengo el trabajo.
I was working, but I do not know if now I have the job.
Okay, I'll provisionally appoint the public defender to represent you.
Por lo tanto, provisionalmente voy a nombrarle un abogado de oficio que le represente a usted.
I have reviewed the cases. There is probable cause.
He revisado las órdenes de arresto y hay motivo fundado.
You are being held no bond.
Se le retendrá en la cárcel sin fianza.
Thank you, sir.
Gracias, señor.
I believe that's it for the interpreter cases, Mr. Hernandez. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Mr. Mason Dixon. And, sir, you're here on a charge of domestic violence battery. Do you have an attorney?
I had one for a previous case that I was here for already, and it was Kevin Cox, and I'd like to see if there's any way I could get a hold of him if I needed to.
Okay, we'll just hold off on anything then. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. At this time, you have a bond of $5,000. If you are going to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. If everybody could please listen up right now, because a lot of you will be placed on pretrial release and a lot of you will have very similar conditions. So if I tell you you have condition 16, that means you are not to use, possess, or carry any firearms, guns, weapons, ammunition, or knives. If I tell you that you have condition 17, that means that you may not have any contact with the victim directly or indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, pager, fax, text, email, social media, or through third person. You must stay 500 feet away from the victim, victim's home, vehicle, place of employment, and or school at all times. And if I give you condition 18, that means that you may return to the residence one time within 48 hours of your release from custody, accompanied by law enforcement to get your personal belongings. Mr. Dixon, you have condition 16, 17, 18. You are also going to be placed on a GPS monitoring device, so we know where you are. You must report the day of or morning after your release and report daily. All right, thank you. And Emily Todd. I'm going to turn that present for the record. Emily Todd. Do we not have Miss Emily Todd there?
Oh, Your Honor, we couldn't hear you. You have a Todd? Todd, go ahead. Go.
Ma'am, you're here on a charge of resisting officer without violence and domestic violence battery on person over 65. Are you representing her for today only or for the duration of the case?
For today only, Your Honor.
Okay. So at this point in time, you're only being represented today. Do you want to talk about whether you need a public defender or are you going to attempt to hire private counsel for the case? I'm talking to you, Ms. Todd.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. Did you not understand the question?
What?
Are
What?
you on drugs right now or something?
She's hard at
Ay,
hearing.
ay, dice.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Do we need to talk about getting a public defender, or do you intend to hire private counsel for your case?
I believe they're putting the hearing device on her to help her.
I don't think she could hear me.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Is better? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You have private counsel here today, but she's only here for purposes of today. Do you want to talk about hiring, if you're going to hire her to represent you for this case, or do you need the public defender for the duration of the case?
Attorney.
Oh?
An attorney. Your attorney's only here for today. Do you want to try and hire her? Or are you asking for a public defender for an attorney?
Private counsel.
Private counsel?
Okay. All right, have you had an opportunity to review the affidavit?
Yes, Your Honor, we stipulated probable cause.
Okay, I have previously reviewed as well and did determine probable cause. You'd like to be heard regarding bond?
Yes, Your Honor, we're just asking for the $5,000 bond for the domestic case. I already see that there's $1,000 for the resisting. I just wanted to be heard regarding the pretrial release conditions because I know they're standard.
Okay.
The victim is her mother, but we have spoken to the victim. She wants no violent contact. Her mother's also Baker acted. She has a history of mental health issues.
All right, State, do you wish to be heard?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time you have a bond of $1,000 on the resisting, $5,000 on the domestic violence battery. If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. You must report the day of and morning after your release and report every Thursday. In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release, you are not to use, possess, or carry any firearms, guns, weapons, ammunition, or knives. And you may have contact with the victim, but you may not be physically or verbally threatening, violent, or abusive in any manner.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Vishwanath Williams,
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
afternoon.
Vishwanath, are you there?
He's one.
It's a person.
Are you representing him for the duration of these cases or for today only?
Yes, Your Honor. For the duration.
All right, sir, you're here on a charge of criminal mischief, $200 to $1,000, and violation of probation for your prior charges of possession of paraphernalia and failing to leave information and property damage. Have you had an opportunity to review the affidavit?
I have, Your Honor.
Okay, any challenges?
No.
Okay. You wish to be heard regarding bond?
Yeah, I'd ask that reasonable bond be set, Your Honor. The violation is just this criminal mischief. It's an incident where, you know, the windshield of a vehicle from his girlfriend that is not against the road, Your Honor. I don't know if the court's able to issue bond in the violation probation case. I don't know. Haven't been able to see if the other judge, I think the judge said no bond on that, Your Honor. But I ask if not, that reasonable bond be set in both cases, Your Honor.
All right, as to the criminal mischief, I find probable cause for the M2 version because I don't see in there where it lists an actual amount. So you have a bond of 500.
Your Honor.
What?
My apologies for interrupting. The affidavit that the state has at least does indicate an approximate cost.
Where?
I assume that says 500. Is that what you're referring to?
I don't have that. Is it up there? Oh. Okay,
No,
I do see
candid
that.
for the court.
Thank you so much. I do see that. Okay, so I do find probable cause for the criminal mischief. That'll be $1,000 bond. As to the violation of probations, at this time I am holding you no bond. He also has a drug court
Okay.
case that was transferred from another county that is sitting out there that he's violated that as well.
Okay.
So there's that issue.
Okay. We know
I'm not
which
going to
county
act on
that's-
that one.
Right.
I'm just not going to act on this local violation right now.
Okay, until I get in front of the judge there.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, Mr. Rodriguez is online.
Yes, Judge, good afternoon.
And who are you here for?
I'm here for Peter, or P-E-T-R Gavrilets, Gavrilletz, 25 mm 002 279, I believe. It's a
Okay.
VOP.
All right. And are you representing him for the duration of the case?
Yes, Judge, I do.
Okay. So, sir, you're here on a violation of probation for your prior charge of domestic violence battery. I have previously reviewed the warrant. There is probable cause. And at this time, you are going to be held no bond, sir. Anything further, Mr. Rodriguez?
Nothing further, Judge. We do have a hearing coming up on the 3rd.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do I have any other private attorneys on the line? All right, Jordan Becker. Mr. Becker, you were here on, do you know the charges you're here for?
Yes, sir.
You would read the reading of the charges?
Okay. And do you have an attorney?
No.
Would you like one?
Yes,
And are you currently employed?
I was.
Okay. About how much were you making a week?
About 600.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. State as to count 1 and 3. I didn't see anything in the affidavit indicating those things. I mean, it's alluded to, one could assume, but I don't see anything actually written in here that, anything about a computer, anything about a phone, anything about any of that.
They've asked for 24 hours, you know that.
All right, so as to counts 1 and 3, the state is asking for 24 hours. I am going to give them that time. They have that, basically they have until tomorrow to provide probable cause on those counts. As to the remainder of the counts, I do find probable cause. So on count 2, you have a bond of $1,000. Counts 4, 5, and 6, you have a bond of $25,000 each. Count 7, you have a bond of $5,000. If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. You must report the day of or morning after your release and report every Thursday. In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release, you have conditions 16, 17, 22, and 25. So make sure that you read those very carefully when you're released so you know exactly what you cannot do, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Parrish Collins. Mr. Collins, you're here on a charge of resisting officer without violence, possession of paraphernalia, and possession of cocaine. Do you have an attorney?
No.
Would you like one?
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
No.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on the resisting, $1,000 on the paraphernalia, and $5,000 on the cocaine, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guy DeGrazia.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a failure to appear capias issued by the Honorable Judge Smith on your prior charge of, you know what you're on probation for, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have an attorney?
I do, and I spoke to my family this morning, and they told me they contacted him, Mr. Kelly Coyer.
Okay, well, he's not here right now, so do you want to be brought back tomorrow and you can try to get in contact with him again, or do you want to go ahead and proceed today?
I would like your advice. I think I could proceed and then just give him the hearing date, maybe?
Well, I can't give advice, sir, unfortunately, so it's going to be completely up to you.
Yeah, let's move forward, and I'll contact my family.
Okay. I have previously reviewed the capias. There is probable cause, and at this time, you are being held no bond, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Wyatt Fears?
Yes,
Sir,
Your
are you
Honor.
aware of what you're being charged with today?
I am aware, yes, ma'am.
So you're here on an arrest warrant that was issued by the Honorable Judge Winstead. Do you have an attorney?
No, but I'd like to get one through the VA.
Okay, so you're going to try to get your own attorney?
I would like to, but if I can't figure that out, then we can get one through you guys.
Okay, well, you can always fill out an application for the public defender's office, even there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I have previously reviewed the warrant. There is probable cause. At this time, you have a bond of $25,000. If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. You must report the day of or morning after your release and report every Thursday. In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release, you have conditions 16, 17, and 22, sir, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just make sure you read those if you get released, okay?
Okay, may I ask you something?
You can ask, I don't know if I can answer though.
I feel like I'm totally innocent in this situation. I'm in the dark about it, and so I would like to have somebody help me out with this situation. I dated this girl for about a year, and this came up not too long ago, and there's a lot of unquestioned things here going on, or unanswered questions.
Sir, I'm going to interrupt you. Judge, I'm going to ask him, please don't discuss this case. You have to wait till you get an attorney. Don't say anything more.
Copy that.
All right, thank you, sir. Viviano Garcia Sanchez.
Good afternoon.
Sir, you're here on a failure to appear case out of Collier County. I have reviewed that. There is probable cause. You have a bond of $4,000. It looks like he was arrested on July the 11th.
He's a bring back, Your Honor.
He's a bring back. Now, has Collier County been notified? It would be, we have to go to a separate system to look to see if Collier County's been notified. We went through this yesterday, or Tuesday.
Judge, is this Barrios Sanchez?
This is Garcia Sanchez.
Garcia Sanchez, thank you.
There's a system you can go into that you can check the TTY. Mr. Garcia, have a seat. I need some information before I can determine what I'm going to do with you. So as soon as I get that, we'll recall you, okay? Thank you. James Minyard.
Yes, Your Honor.
Minyard, you're here on a Hillsborough County violation of probation warrant, and you know what you're on probation for, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll waive the reading.
Okay. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause, and at this time, you are being held no bond, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Notify Hillsborough County that you're ready for pickup. If you're still here on July the 30th, we'll bring you back to determine if we're going to release you or not, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Jeremy Roper. Mr. Roper, you're here on a charge of petty theft. Do you have an attorney?
I do not.
Would you like one?
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $5,000, sir. Thank you. John Sanchez Barrios. Sir, you're here on a charge of trespass. Do you have an attorney?
It's my first time in jail, so like I don't even know like the actual understanding of the words, but I do got booked for trespassing.
Do you want an attorney?
I don't know what that word means. It's my first time in jail.
I can provisionally appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $2,000, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Aston Stroman. Mr. Stroman, you're here on a violation of probation. Looks like out of Gadsden on a prior charge of habitual traffic offender. Looks like you have been in for a little while, but you just pled yesterday to your local charge, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So they're bringing you back today so we can basically put you back on the radar. We're going to notify Gadsden that you are now ready for pickup. If you're still in custody on the 30th of this month, we're going to bring you back and determine if we're going to release you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Ray DeWitt.
Microsoft Team? What are you gonna do? Suspend me for not finding an assignment at 11:59 p.m.?
Are you speaking to me or are you just speaking to yourself?
Oh my bad. That's my PTSD kicking in. I'm sorry.
All right, you're here on a charge of domestic violence battery by strangulation. Do you have an attorney?
No.
Would you like one?
If I'm allowed one, I mean, I'm on
You
the
are
spectrum.
allowed one. Absolutely.
Oh, I am?
You have,
Oh,
do you have a job?
No.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $5,000. If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. You must report the day of or morning after your release and report every Thursday. In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release, you have conditions 16, 17, and 18, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all I have at South County. Do I have more?
No, that's it, just the recall.
Okay. All right, so do I keep doing it yet? Yes. Okay. Tell me what's that, sir. Okay. Okay, so Mr. Garcia. All right, it looks like word was sent that you're ready for pickup, but it was sent yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them until the 30th. If you are still in custody on July the 30th and they have not picked you up, you will be released, okay?
Okay.
Don't come back to court, you'll just be released.
Do I still have a bond?
There's still the $4,000 bond, yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
That's everybody, Judge.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you.
Takara Gilliard. Ma'am, you're here on an arrest warrant issued by the Honorable Judge Swenson on a charge of criminal conspiracy to violate Racketeering Act, defrauding to obtain property value $50,000 or more, and dealing in stolen property. Do you have an attorney?
No, Your Honor.
Like one?
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
No.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the warrant. There is probable cause. Do you wish to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. Stephanie Pizarro for the Office of Statewide Prosecution. The state wants to give an opinion as to bond, but would also note that I filed a motion for the court to consider the source of funds and their origin prior to the posting of that bail, and that's pursuant to our bond statute in subsection F. The defendant in this case was actually at the time of her arrest found in possession of numerous gift cards, which were what she was utilizing to sell online and profit in hundreds of thousands of dollars. The state is requesting that her bond for the conspiracy to RICO be placed at $100,000, with $100,000 on the organized scheme as well, along with a GPS monitor.
I don't have that motion. It's not in the court file.
I apologize, Judge. It was filed several days ago.
It should be in here.
Yes, Judge. And I apologize. I actually drove from a conference on the East Coast. Otherwise, I would show up with paper copies. But I can ensure that that's provided to the court. It tracks with the statute, Florida Statute 903.046, subsection 2, subsection F, which requests that the judge consider source of funds to determine a non-criminal origin. Bond would still be set, but the defendant, upon coming up with the bail, whether it's, an surety bond or whatever that may be, counsel would contact the state. If there's a stipulation, we would file a stipulation that same day that we stipulate to the non-criminal origin. Otherwise, it would be set for hearing before the court to determine that non-criminal origin of the source of funds.
Okay. Judge, I would just ask that a reasonable bond be set. I'm sure there is a motion. I haven't seen it, so I can't really speak to it, and I can't give an argument in response to that, but I'm sure once the case is transferred to its division, that the proper motion will be available for all to see, and the attorneys will argue it at that point.
And Judge, the motion has been filed. I can get that to parties. We are not disputing that a bond should be set. We're simply asking that there be a temporary hold placed so that the defendant, upon coming up with funds to post that bond, must establish a non-criminal origin. And so it's a temporary hold. The defendant, either through a bondsman or an attorney, would contact the state. I'll provide counsel with my contact information as well. And we have a quick turnaround responding to that as well.
Okay. Judge, I would just ask that you not consider that. It's not before the court today. It's not ready for us to argue. And we would just ask that the court proceed and offer a reasonable bond and let that be determined once the motion is filed, that everyone could read and be prepared and have proper notice in the division.
Okay. All right.
And Judge, I would just also add, as to, obviously I know that the state is asking for an increased bond. I would note that Ms. Gilliard does have prior felonies and misdemeanors, almost all of which are theft related.
10 years ago.
Don't talk. 3 prior violations of probation in those cases and 2 prior failures to appear.
Okay. All right. At this time, as to criminal conspiracy to violate racketeering act, you have a bond of $75,000. Defraud to obtain property value $50,000 or more, bond of $75,000. Dealing with stolen property, bond of $15,000. If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. You must report the day of or morning after release and report every day. In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release, you have condition 17, and you are to have no contact directly or indirectly with any co-defendants in this case. You will also be placed on a GPS monitoring device so that we are aware of where you are. You will remain incarcerated until that device is available to be fitted. I am also going to do a temporary hold on you until you can provide proof, should you be able to bail out, that the funds that you are using are legal funds and not from anything illegal.
Can I ask a question, Your Honor?
You can ask.
With pretrial release, I don't live here, so would it be transferred, or how would I have to go about the pretrial release?
No, we don't transfer pretrial release.
Judge, can the court also ask the defendant to state an updated address? At the time of her arrest, she either was unwilling or unable to provide an updated address to the arresting officer.
Judge,
I do.
No. Be quiet.
I'm not going to have her do that on the record.
Thank you.
At this time, that's something that can be done
Yes,
at
ma'am.
a later time. All right, thank you, Ms. Gilliard. All right.
Have a good day.
You too. Maritza Gonzalez.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, you're here on a charge of possession of a harmful new legend drug without a prescription. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
I'm self-employed.
Okay, about how much do you make a week?
When I get cleaning jobs as a, call I look for, it'll be like maybe $50 or so. It depends.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you.
Yes, ma'am.
The affidavit, I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $500, ma'am. Thank you.
It's $250.
Not today. Today is $500. Sindranaya James?
Yes.
You were here on add-on charges of 2 counts of battery on detention staff. Looks like, did you previously get the public defender?
No, I don't have a public defender.
Okay. I don't see it on here. Are you currently employed?
No,
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you.
I go to high school.
Okay. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $5,000 per count, ma'am. All right, thank you. Casey Lip Stewart. Ma'am, you're here on a charge of possession of methamphetamine and possession of paraphernalia. Do you have an attorney?
No.
Would you like one?
Yeah.
Are you currently employed?
No.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $5,000 on the methamphetamine, $1,000 on the paraphernalia, ma'am. Thank you. Tatiana Kiros?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're here on a charge of battery, unlawful use of a two-way communication device, and written or electronic threat to kill or do bodily harm. Do you have an attorney?
Can I say something first?
Attorney?
I don't have an attorney, but those charges were dropped last month.
Okay, no, ma'am, these are charges that are being added right now, so do you want an attorney?
No, man. Can I ask who charged me with those?
Ma'am,
Because
I need you to answer my questions before you get to ask questions. Do you understand that?
yes, ma'am.
Because you're really going off the rails here. So do you want an attorney, yes or no?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on the battery, $5,000 on the unlawful use of a two-way communication device, $15,000 on the written electronic threat to kill or do bodily harm. If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. You must report the day of or morning after your release and report every day. In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release, you have conditions 16 and 17. You are also going to be placed on a GPS monitoring device with house arrest conditions. You will remain incarcerated until that device is available to be fitted. You may leave your house to go to work, court, attorney appointments, medical appointments only. Now, the state's the ones who filed the charges. They're the ones who do that, ma'am. All right, well, thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes.
Ma'am, you're here on a Hillsborough County failure to appear capias for inhalation of harmful substance. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $500. So if you can bond out, you can do so. If not, we will notify Hillsborough County that you're ready for pickup. If you're still here on the 30th, we're going to bring you back to court to determine if we're going to release you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Kenya Thompson. All right, ma'am, you're here on a charge of violation of financial responsibility, possess, display a canceled or revoked driver's license, possession of cannabis, possession of paraphernalia, unregistered motor vehicle, and driving while license suspended or revoked. Do you have an attorney, ma'am?
Yes, I have a public defender already on the case
On
that
this case or on a different case?
on a different case. Yesterday I was leaving court. Yes.
Do you want the public defender on this case?
Yes.
Okay. And are you
Ireland Hernandez is her name.
Ma'am, I need you, once again, this is for everybody. I'm asking the questions, you answer the questions, okay? At the end, after we get through this, if you have a question, we can go there. But right now, this isn't a conversation, all right? So, do you want a public defender, yes or no, please?
Yes.
Okay. And are you currently employed?
No.
Thank you. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $500 on the violation of financial responsibility, $500 on the displaying a revoked license, $1,000 on the cannabis, $1,000 on the paraphernalia, $500 on the unregistered motor vehicle, $500 on the driving while license suspended or revoked, and you are currently out on pretrial release in CT 26-2853. At this time, I'm revoking that and holding you no bond Parker v. State. Now, do you have something you would like to say?
Yes. Yesterday, when I was leaving court for this, I just got back into town. The judge granted me permission to leave town. My son's dad just lost his life on the 4th of July. I do not believe 100% sure that I did not have any cannabis in my vehicle. I do not drive with anything, and I have my medical marijuana license as well.
Can you please stop talking? Judge, you appointed the public defender's office. I would ask that she would stop talking.
Okay, that's the public defender right now. Excuse me? What did you just say?
I said I'm going to wait for my turn, but I didn't say it.
Okay. The public defender is here and she's asking you to not say anything else.
Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Sierra Valmont?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you're here on a charge of aggravated battery on person using a deadly weapon and criminal mischief. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
You like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
Did I appoint the public defender to represent you? I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $15,000 on the aggravated battery and $1,000 on the criminal mischief. If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. You must report the day of or morning after your release and report every Thursday. In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release, you have conditions 16 and 17. All right, thank you.
May I ask a question or no?
You can ask.
Can I pay 10% of that?
You can Bond out if you can bond out.
Thank you.
Jessica Weiss,
Yes, ma'am.
you're here on a charge of driving under the influence with damage to person or property, and refusing to submit to a breath alcohol test. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
I was, but since I've been in here a few days, probably not any longer.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on the driving under the influence, $1,500 on the driving under the influence with damage to person or property, $1,000 on the refusing to submit. If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. You must report the day of or morning after your release and report every Thursday. In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release, you are not to possess or consume alcohol or enter any bars or lounges, and you will be subject to random breath testing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Courtney Williams. All right, ma'am, you are here on add-on charges of artifice to defraud a financial institution. Looks like you previously were appointed the public defender. I have reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause, and at this time, you have a bond of $15,000, ma'am. Thank you.
That's it?
Melissa Williamson.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're here on a charge of dealing in stolen property, driving while license suspended or revoked, possession of paraphernalia, possession of cocaine. Oh, they already took those off? Good. Okay. And they had other charges, but they weren't yours. So looks like we've already taken those off, so that's good. All right. Do you have an attorney?
No, I do not.
Would you like one?
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
No.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. State, I don't find probable cause on the dealing in stolen property. I think that is quite a stretch to suggest that because she had a tag on her car that appeared to be stolen, that she's dealing in stolen property.
The state would request 24 hours to see if there's any additional details that can flesh this out one way or the other.
All right. We'll give the state 24 hours to provide probable cause on that charge, and that charge only. I do find probable cause on the rest. As to the driving while license suspended or revoked, you have a bond of $500. As to the paraphernalia, $1,000, and the cocaine, $5,000. All right, thank you, ma'am.
May I ask one question?
You can ask.
I'm confused on the charge of possession of cocaine. There was no drugs. There was only the paraphernalia. So I'm a little confused.
Judge, at this time, Lynette Enns, the public defender, I would ask her not to ask questions of the court. That's a question you need to ask your attorney.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Rhonda Woodsby, Alderman.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're here on a charge of possession of cannabis, possession of paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine, and driving while license suspended or revoked. Do
Yes,
you have an
ma'am.
attorney?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on the cannabis, $1,000 on the paraphernalia, $5,000 on the methamphetamine, and $500 on the driving while license suspended or revoked, ma'am. All right, thank you. Alan Alderman.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a charge of unlawful possession of personal ID of 4 or less. Do you have an attorney?
No.
Would you like one?
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
No.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $2,000, sir. All right, thank you. Samuel Harris.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Sir, you're here on a charge of driving while license suspended or revoked. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am, not at the moment. I would like a public defender.
Okay, are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
How much are you making a week?
I make around roughly 600 to 700 a week.
Okay, do you have any dependents?
Yes, I do have one daughter.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $500, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Kevin Barksdale.
Yeah.
Sir, you're here on a charge of possession of paraphernalia and possession of methamphetamine. Do you have an attorney?
No.
Would you like one?
Yeah.
Are you currently employed?
Nope.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on the paraphernalia. Get back here right this second.
I thought you was done. Shit.
Oh, now you're going to curse in my courtroom.
No, I'm saying I thought you was done.
So you walk away when I'm still talking, and then you come back and you use curse words.
I didn't mean to, ma'am. I'm tired. I'm
That's
just.
appropriate?
No, I said I apologize.
Sit down. He's going to be last. Have him sit down. He's in such a hurry. Sit down. Mr. Barksdale, I'm just telling you right now, you are heading towards contempt of court, so if I were you, I'd be on my best behavior until I call you again. All right, sorry about that. Mr. Jason Beach?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, you're here on a charge of possession of paraphernalia and possession of methamphetamine. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Do you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on the paraphernalia and $5,000 on the methamphetamine, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sean Burchett?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, you're here on a charge of criminal mischief to place of worship, fleeing, attempting to elude with lights and siren, aggravated assault on law enforcement officer, failing to redeliver hired or leased property, and driving while license suspended or revoked, second or subsequent offense. Do you have an attorney, sir?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $5,000 on the criminal mischief, $15,000 on the fleeing to elude, $15,000 on the aggravated assault, $5,000 on the failing to redeliver hired or leased property, $1,000 on the driving while license suspended or revoked. Furthermore, I see that you are currently out on bond in CF 26-0082. At this time, I'm revoking that bond and holding you no bond, Parker v. State, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kelvin Burney?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a violation of probation for your prior charge of domestic violence battery. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
And I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the warrant. There is probable cause, and at this time, you're being held no bond, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Luis Carrillo Rivas?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a charge of no valid driver's license. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am. Can I get a public defender?
Maybe. Are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
How much are you making a week?
Around $750.
Okay, do you have any dependents?
Then just helping my mom with the rent and stuff like that.
Okay, so do you care for her or you just help out?
No, I care for her.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. At this time, you have a bond of $500, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Derek Cotton?
Good afternoon.
All right, afternoon. Sir, you're here on a charge of driving while license suspended or revoked. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
How much are you making a week?
About $650.
Okay, do you have any dependents?
No, ma'am.
Okay, it's just you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender to represent you. I have reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. At this time, you have a bond of $500. I also see that you're currently out on bond in CT 26-3544. At this time, I'm revoking that bond and holding you no bond, Parker v. State, sir.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Nay.
So I did have an appointment yesterday to get my license back at 9:45 at the DMV in Lakeland. So I'm asking for the court to, reinstate my my bond so I can just go get this all handled.
I'm not going to do that right now, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Paul Davis?
Yes.
Sir, you're here on a charge of possession of paraphernalia and possession of methamphetamine. Do you have an attorney?
No.
Would you like one?
Yeah.
Are you currently employed?
No.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on the paraphernalia, $5,000 on the methamphetamine, sir. All right, thank you. Juan Diaz?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a charge of tampering with physical evidence, possession of paraphernalia, and possession of methamphetamine. Do you have an attorney?
No, I do not.
Would you like one?
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
I was employed. I don't know about now.
Okay, about how much were you making a week?
Like 800.
Okay, and do you have any dependents?
No, I do not.
At this time, you're not going to qualify for the public defender. If you find out that you're no longer employed, then certainly fill out the application, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $5,000 on the tampering, $1,000 on the paraphernalia, and $5,000 on the methamphetamine, sir.
All right.
Nicholas Filiatrot?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, you're here on violation of probation for your prior charges of theft, organized fraud, fraudulent use of personal ID, 6 counts of grand theft firearm, and grand theft. Do you have an attorney?
Yes, I do. No, I don't right now.
Okay, would you like one?
Yes, please.
Are you currently employed?
Yes.
How much are you making a week?
24.
2,400?
Yes.
Okay, and do you think your job's going to hold your position for you?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm a truck driver, so.
Okay, and do you have any dependents?
Yes, I do.
How many?
1.
Okay. At this point in time, you're not going to qualify for the public defender. Obviously, if things start changing, you can fill out the application, okay? I have reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause, and at this time, you are being held no bond, sir. Thank you. Richard Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, you're here on a charge of failing to carry motor vehicle liability insurance and driving while license suspended or revoked, second or subsequent offense. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to hear you. I'm a disabled vet. I get disability.
Okay, is that your only source of income is disability?
Yes, ma'am. I get 2,100 a month from the VA.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $500 on the failing to carry motor vehicle liability insurance and $1,000 on the driving while license suspended or revoked, sir.
Okay, Your Honor.
Giovanni Guzman?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a charge of domestic violence battery. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am.
How much are you making a week?
I get paid bi-weekly,
Okay, how much every 2 weeks?
1,100.
All right, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. At this time, you have a bond of $5,000. If you are able to bond out, you will be placed on pretrial release. You must report the day of or morning after your release and report every Thursday. In addition to the standard conditions of pretrial release, you have conditions 16 and 17, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Ronald Holden?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a violation of probation for your prior charges of 2 counts of felony petty theft and a new charge of operating a motor vehicle without a valid license. Do you have an attorney?
No, I don't.
Would you like one?
Yes.
Are you currently employed?
No, I'm not employed.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on the no valid driver's license, and you're being held no bond on the violation of probation, sir.
All right, thank you.
Gary Jernigan?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a charge of false ID given to law enforcement. Do you have an
Yes.
attorney?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Ma'am?
Would you like an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. At this time, you have a bond of $1,000, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Cortez Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a charge of possession of cannabis and possession of paraphernalia. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on each count. I also see that you are currently out on pretrial release in CF 26-6949. At this time, I'm revoking that and holding you no bond part for the state, sir.
I do have a question, miss.
Yes?
I would like to contest the probable cause for at least one of the charges.
Judge Lynette answer for the public defender. That's something to discuss, sir, with your attorney. Right now, you can't do that.
Could you please read the affidavit, miss, about what happened before I do walk away?
No, I will not. Thank you. Schneider Joseph?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you were here on, looks like Palm Beach County violation of probation on prior 4 counts of burglary of an unoccupied structure. I reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. Looks like you've been in custody since June 26th. Did he have local charges?
Oh, he's a bring back, Joseph.
I know he's, yeah, I figured he's a bring back. I'm just trying to figure out, like, can you find out if we sent notice? Let me look at this real quick, Mr. Joseph, to try to figure out what's going on with your case. All we have is this Oda County warrant? That's all I see.
Yes, ma'am. He had a TR, that's all we found was a truck citation violation, traffic violation.
That was what?
That was dismissed in 25. Oh, hold on a second, what's this?
Okay, so he was picked up only on this.
No, ma'am, there's some locals here, but I don't see the case number in the system. Yeah, can you prove that order, please, for me?
See here.
So, look at the case number.
Did you recently resolve your local charges, sir?
I don't think so.
Did you like bond out or anything on them?
No.
So I'm showing that they sent something to Palm Beach County. It looks like yesterday, telling them that you were good to go and that you were ready for pickup.
Yes, ma'am. He's currently supposed to be set for arraignment on August 4th on that case, but if they haven't. Can I call about this one, Your Honor?
Yeah, have a seat. We're going to call and try to figure out what's going on with your case, okay? Stuart King?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a charge of possession of a weapon or ammunition by a convicted felon. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Do you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $15,000, sir.
Okay.
Larry Lasseter?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, it looks like you were here yesterday and they brought you back on 2 charges, tampering with physical evidence and deliver cannabis to determine if probable cause was able to be established. State, I'm not seeing a new affidavit, are you?
Your Honor, I do show that our office did submit an amended affidavit. I apologize, I'm trying to find the email, whatever it says.
Okay, because I don't think I have it. Do you have an amended affidavit?
July 22nd.
Do you have a hard copy there that I can review? I appreciate it because I don't have anything.
And that is the Public Defender's Office. I have one that said July 22nd, and this is what I was given.
Okay, that's the felon. So they know about his local charges.
Thank you.
Okay, see that your tag down there? See that 3 local charges and they were no. Yes, we go back to this.
Do you have an arrest report that is dated anything other than 7/21?
I have one that's a 7/22, Your Honor.
I don't, let me see that one. You-
I apologize, the PDF reader is a little glitchy, so it may take a couple seconds to install.
That's okay. Yeah, okay, this is definitely different.
You didn't give us the updated one. You didn't give us the updated one.
I show it was distributed to pretrials when
Yeah,
it was
but-
probably sent to Ms. Smith and Ms. Collins.
No, I know, and this is from Ms. Smith, but this is still the 7/21. You said you have one dated 7/22. This was given to us on 7/22.
I don't know if I can show you the number, but we sent one out this morning at 6:55.
All right, yeah, thank you.
Judge, just for the record, the state said that they have an updated one from 7/22 in the email that I showed the court and the affidavit that I just showed the court. The email was also dated 7/22, so you'd think I would have an updated one attached, but they did not attach the updated one, so I've
Well-
never seen it.
I also didn't have that, but I have reviewed it now. All right, I have reviewed the updated affidavit, the amended affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $5,000 on tampering with physical evidence and $5,000 on the distribute and deliver cannabis. All right, thank you, sir.
Can I ask when my next court date is?
You can take the kiosk there, sir. Sage Liddick. All right, sir, you're here on a violation of probation for your prior charge of grand theft. Do you have an attorney?
I do not.
Would you like one?
Yes, please.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause, and this time you're being held no bond, sir.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, my bad.
Bobby Masters.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a charge of possession of paraphernalia and possession of heroin. Do you have an attorney? Do you have an
No,
attorney?
ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $1,000 on the paraphernalia, $5,000 on the heroin. Thank you. Gary McIntosh.
Your Honor, he is currently in transit to South County.
Okay, so we'll bring him back tomorrow. All right, Lonnie O'Connor.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you're here on a charge of possession of paraphernalia and possession of methamphetamine. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Is there a challenge?
Yes, Judge. Lynette Ensign on behalf of the Public Defender's Office, challenge probable cause. A review of the PC affidavit said that on or about on the date that there was no reason for pulling him over, and it wasn't until he was already pulled over that they observed O'Connor not having a seatbelt on. But there was no probable cause prior to pull him over.
State?
I would point out, Your Honor, that the officer who wrote the affidavit stated, "I assisted with the traffic stop." It wasn't the officer that initially pulled the vehicle over.
All right, and Mr. O'Connor wasn't the driver of the vehicle, he was only the passenger of the vehicle. All right, I have reviewed the affidavit, I do find probable cause. This time you have a bond of $1,000 on the paraphernalia, $5,000 on the methamphetamine, sir. Thank you. George Ortega? Sir, you're
Yes,
here
Your
on
Honor.
to appear capious issued by the Honorable Judge Prince on charge of no valid driver's license. Do you have an attorney?
Ah,
You like one?
yeah,
Are you currently employed?
nah.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the capias. There is probable cause, and at this time, you have a bond of $500, sir. Thank you. Dustin Parsons? Sir, you're here on an add-on charge of felony petty theft, 2 or more prior convictions. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Would you like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
And appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. You have a bond of $5,000, sir.
Yeah, ma'am, I have a question, ma'am. Does that go with my other charge?
Yes, it's an add-on charge, so they just added that charge on.
All right. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
Quinn Scarborough. All right, you have 2 add-on charges. Do you know what those 2 add-on charges are?
Judge, we'll wait the reading.
Yeah.
Do you have an attorney? It looks like you previously were appointed the public defender. So I have reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause. And at this time, you have a bond of $5,000 per count. All prior pretrial release conditions will just carry over to these charges as well, okay?
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you. Ismail Elise,
Yes, ma'am.
sir, you're here on a charge of no valid driver's license and giving false information during a crash investigation. Do you have an attorney?
No, ma'am.
Like one?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
And appoint the public defender to represent you. I have previously reviewed the affidavit. I do find probable cause, and at this time, you have a bond of $500 per count, sir. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Snyder Joseph, did we find out anything on him? Yes. All right, what did we find out?
He went to a no bill,
Oh, just recently?
on a Tuesday.
Okay, so apparently what happened was the charges that you had here, the Polk County charges were no bill. And so they notified Palm Beach to come get you as soon as they got the information that the locals were no billed. And they have, we're going to give them about a week to come get you. So if you're still here on the 30th of this month, we're going to bring you back to court and we're going to determine if we're going to release you, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Barksdale, you want to try this again? Now, hopefully you've had a little bit of time to calm down, so is there anything you'd like to say to the court?
I'm sorry.
Right. And I understand you may be frustrated, you may not want to be there, and I don't blame you, but you cannot behave that way in court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're almost done. I'm not going to rehash everything. I'm just going to give you your bonds. You have a bond of $1,000 on the paraphernalia and $5,000 on the methamphetamine, sir, okay?
May I go now?
You can go now. That was a fun day. Is that everybody?
Everybody that I know of.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.